Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and you know what Tuesday is? Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon, we go live on IAEI News Live. I've got the link down below or up above or to either side, depending upon which platform that you are viewing this on. And I just want to say good morning to everybody and just do a little rundown on things I think you need to know about that are active right now. I'm excited about what's coming down the pike. It's amazing that it's amazing about the opportunities that there are to learn about electrical safety and safe work practices and all that jazz. So the first opportunity you're going to have is today at 12 o'clock Eastern on the IAEI's YouTube channel. And we will be going live with IAEI News Live, and we have a special guest, Peter Graser with Copperwell. And we're going to be talking about copper-clad aluminum. We're going to be answering questions, common questions. I believe Peter's going to give us some really good background information on that technology. And hopefully in that 1 hour session, you are going to learn something spectacular. So, and I'm telling you, 1 hour flies. So if you are on the East Coast at 12 o'clock noon, enjoy your lunch and listen to Peter Graser. If you are if you are on Central, give us an hour of your time before your lunch, or take your lunch a little earlier. And if you're on the West Coast, well, take a break in the morning and join us for IAEI News Live. And if you can't attend and you're watching this after 12 o'clock today, remember, go out to IAEI's YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/IAEI International, all one word, and you can view all of our events. In fact, if you just search for pound IAEI News Live, or what they call hashtag IAEI News Live. I'm an engineer, so I call it pound. It's a pound sign. That's what it is. I call it like it is. So check it out. You can search for our events. Go on LinkedIn, on Facebook, probably on the internet too. I've not tried on the internet. If you just go to the Google search or whatever search engine you use, News Live, I'm just going to do a quick search, and yes, there they are. That's just phenomenal. So you can find the IAEI News Live events everywhere. So please tune in at 12 o'clock Eastern today for IAEI News Live. Other important links I have for you. Western Section, the IAEI Western Section registration is open. Yes, it's March 1st. We opened it in February, but it's March 1st, and I'm telling you, you can get your spot, secure your seat, and register for this fall, the IAEI's Western Section. The lineup, I mean, we have a program like no other. I can't stress it enough that we are packing in, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken, 19, it's about, I think it's 19 CEU credits, September 18th through the 21st in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. You have to take a look at the registration, and there's a description out there on Eventbrite of what we're offering from a program perspective. We have a lineup of industry experts, industry people that sit on all of these code panels 1 through 18. We're going to go through 1 through 18. We're going to talk about the code panel changes, the changes that are going on that have gone on for the 2023 code cycle. And you're going to hear it straight from individual who are a part of the program and are part of the process and sit at the table and argue and debate. And we will probably argue and debate at these meetings. So it is absolutely a tremendous opportunity to exchange ideas, meet and network with other individuals interested in the electrical industry. You do not need to be an electrical inspector to go to these section meetings. I'm telling you, as an electrical engineer, my knowledge of the code, my knowledge of practical applications of electrical power distribution systems has considerably grown directly due to my engagement, my attendance of IAEI events. And the Western Section, if there is any event that you need to get to this year, it's the IAEI Western Section, because we are going to be covering a lot of great material. Also, we're bringing in Jimmy Rogers, who is the chair of Code Making Panel 4, and he is going to do a presentation and a technical seminar on photovoltaic and energy storage systems. There is, I think that on that topic, it's hard to find others in the industry who could top what Jimmy Rogers can bring to the table. So that's second on the list. And the link for registration is down there. There's opportunities to secure a booth. If you are a manufacturer, if you are a nationally recognized testing laboratory, if you are a company, electrical contractor, if you provide safety solutions or solutions to the electrical industry, pipe, wire, Nihad, El Sharif, Nihad, you and I need to talk this morning if possible, buddy. But I'm talking about the IAEI's section meeting here, the Western Section. You got to get out, and you can get a booth. You can become a sponsor of breaks and have your name, your company name, or your personal name. It doesn't have to be a company. If you are committed and want to help the electrical industry, and you want to contribute financially, there are many opportunities. I'm going to talk about one down below as the last item here. So first off, again, IEI News Live today at noon. Second off, IEI's Western Section registration. Thirdly, and Nihad, thanks for joining, the Electrical Safety Workshop. Registration is still open. The link is down below if you would like to register still. We also have registration options to watch the videos afterwards. So you can still, even if you're not going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, you can still register and watch the videos post-event. So if you go to electricalsafetyworkshop.com, there is a registration link. You can understand and look at the ESW program of events. There's tutorials that are going on. There are a lot of opportunities, and you can still get in there. I tell you what, I am elated. I am elated at the attendance that we are going to get. I know across the country, many mask mandates are being lifted. Across the country, there are a lot of changes going on, but hopefully we're getting the worst of COVID behind us. There's still opportunities to provide yourself safety if you want to wear masks, etc. But things are really looking positive for the future in getting together, breaking bread together, and talking about electrical safety. So the Electrical Safety Workshop is coming up, and hopefully I will see you in Jacksonville, Florida next week. It's right around the corner. And March 8th through 11th, which is next week, the program is up there on electricalsafetyworkshop.com. You can take a look at registration. There's a video registration as well. So check that out. That's another link I have down below. Again, another premier, especially if you're in the electrical industry, you don't need to be an electrical engineer to go to the Electrical Safety Workshop. The Electrical Safety Workshop is a very practical application, a very practical discussion around safety and safe work practices. So put that one on your calendar, get out there and register for the Electrical Safety Workshop. And if I don't see you in person, hopefully you can register for the video sessions, and you still get CEU credits out of that. The fourth link I have down below, up above, left or right, are code questions. So at each of the IAEI Western sections, and if you go to an IAEI event, you will see this type of a platform where we do we take common questions from IAEI members or from whomever, questions that are asked about the practical application of the National Electrical Code. And most of them revolve around the National Electrical Code. Just the document's tough. It's a tough read, right? And you've got to bounce around. You've got to understand the structure. Chapters 1 through 4 apply generally. 5, 6, and 7 can modify and amend anything from 1 through 7, and all of those activities that can happen. If you might be in Chapter 5 but not realize that you have something in Chapter 2 that impacts your installation. So it takes time to master the National Electrical Code, which I don't know that anybody really can. We all just try to live together and do the best we can in the practical application of that document. So what we will do during these meetings, we'll have common questions. We have code-making panel members who sit on a stage and they review the questions and provide a researched answer. So if all of those cases, we get these questions ahead of time and we do our homework, because accuracy in an answer is critical. Spontaneity is something that we do out in the field. It's not something that you do to learn the proper application of the code. So the experts up there will research those questions and provide you their research, which you may disagree with. You may say, I don't agree with that answer. And in some cases, even the panel members don't disagree with each other. And and then it leads to debate and discussion, and that's how we learn together. So the IEI is seeking questions, and we need to build our bank of questions. So there is a link down below, to the left, right, up above, wherever it is on your platform that you're watching this. There is a link that you can submit a question. If you have a question, submit it. And then here's what we do. We will put it in the pool of questions. Mr. Tim McClintock and others and a committee of individuals looks through all of these questions, picks the ones that we want to provide for our Western section. And in many cases, we have a lot more questions than what we need. Once the panel answers them, once we have the dialogue at the IAEI meeting, then those questions and answers are posted on the IAEI's Western Section website. And then you can go up and review and view those. I'm telling you, the best way to learn the National Electrical Code is to seek answers to common questions. The questions that you see out there may not be yours immediately, but they very well could be one of your questions in the future. So check that out. And lastly, I have an opportunity for those who want to support and become a sponsor of the IAEI Western Section Education Committee. I am chair of the IAEI's Western Section Education Committee, and I see a need to build a bank. We have a negative account in the loan that we got from the IAEI Western Section to work and build on a program for each of these sessions. And what I'm appealing is, I'm saying if we have as low as $20 or as high as I can't remember what the highest was, $1,400 gold sponsor, whatever you want to call them. Your sponsorship and your donations are important to helping us as the Western Section bring state-of-the-art quality educational materials that increase electrical safety. So please consider, if you're an organization, a company, and you want to contribute, you will be recognized during our IAEI Western Section meetings. I plan to do some Western Section IAEI sessions like this live that I would hope that you could be a sponsor of. And we'll get you some advertisement. We'll get your products recognized. If you're a company, if you're a solution provider, we'll get you recognized. And this is a good opportunity to share who you are and what you can do and what you offer to the electrical industry and what you offer to electrical safety. We all work together. If there's any one umbrella that we work together under, it is electrical safety. We may be competitors in the marketplace, but when we put that umbrella over our head of electrical safety, we should all have one goal in mind, and that is to save lives. And that's what our goal is all about. The Western Section, what I'm trying to do for the IAEI's Western Section is build that platform that keeps giving with regard to educating our electrical industry. So please take a look at that link down below and do what you can if you can. That's all I'm asking. So please consider the Western Section Education Fund as a good opportunity. All right, those were the key items I needed to cover, and I did that in about 20 minutes. So thank you for tuning in this morning. I know it's well before any of you are probably getting up, except for Nihad El Sharif, who's over there in Egypt, and I know he is and he's always out there watching, and he's one of those individuals that you need to know if you don't know him. He's a great man, and I appreciate him very much. I appreciate what he does for the IEEE and the Electrical Safety Workshop and all the hard work he's put into developing our website, our social media platforms, and all that jazz. So if you ever get to see Nihad El Sharif, you got to shake his hand like I do and thank him because and thank all of those individuals like him who contribute a lot of their personal time to the electrical industry. We all work together, and I believe we all save lives. So thanks for what you do for the electrical industry. Thank you for what you do for electrical safety. And remember to stay safe, and please stay healthy. And I will see you today at 12 Eastern, and I'll see you in Jacksonville, Florida for the IEEE Electrical Safety Workshop next week. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care.